I can't spread my wings 'cause I'm indoors. Social moths.
Hello and welcome to Social Moths, where we flutter awkwardly to the warm glow of human connection. I'm Lindsey Santoro.
I'm Amy Mason.
I'm also Harriet Dyer.
We're trying to get out more and you're coming with us.
Join us in the naughty times.
What?
I was going to say naughty step and I said times by accident.
I thought you were saying the naughties.
Yeah. And what have you done this week, then, that's social?
Oh, well, what haven't I done?
Well, I don't know. What's shorter?
Well, I went to Manchester.
Yeah.
And I did 4 gigs in one day on the Saturday. And to be honest, I was a bit...
4 gigs is too much.
Yeah,
now.
because...
How did you do that?
Well, because...
The logistics.
Well, so they're both on the same road. 2 venues.
I can't double.
The matinee at the Frog, went to Creatures. Well, I'd already done both of those the day before. Then on the Saturday, did the matinee at the Frog. I ate too much.
What did you eat?
This place called American Pies in Manchester, and they do a garlic cheese burrito with one of those.
Hang on. It's American pies and it does cheese burritos.
Because it's not. There's nothing Mexican about it. It's got a fucking one of them bones sticking out of it, like
about the pie.
Desperate Dan. It's not a pie, but they do pies.
Okay.
But then I don't like the American. The too deep dish for me.
Oh, it's pizzas, like pizza pies.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm with you.
Whoa.
The
And
bread.
so I had a big bone coming out of it.
On purpose?
Yeah. Took it out, delicious, with tater tots and that. Anyway, so I ate too much. I ate food like Desperate Dan. Then I went to do the matinee. The matinee? Everyone's off their tits at 4 in the afternoon.
I find that gig mental because, yeah, you think it's going to be nice, but I think that matinee is worse.
It was crazier than the evening one, because I thought if that one's lively, then the evening's going to be loco.
Yeah.
So then, but no, the evening was lovely. And then I went to Creatures, closed the early show, came back, did the other, but by the end of it, I was like, what have I said? So I didn't know what I'd said at one gig or what I'd said at the other, and I was all discombobulated.
Yeah, that's why I can't do it, 'cause my brain won't remind me.
Yeah, but I had so much fun. I was on with, it was really nice as well. Oh, I probably spoke to, because I met him once years ago, but I've just got on with him so well that Ori Styler.
Oh, he's so lovely.
Yeah.
First time I met him, he was on like.
Do you know him?
He was.
I know. I don't ever met him. But
He was playing on his Steam Deck, which is like a fancy version of, I'd say, like a Nintendo Switch. And then I was talking to him about gaming because you look at me and you think she doesn't do gaming. She doesn't get. I am. I like an open world RPG. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but You've told me and Harriet about that. What's it called? That little game that you play that you bloody love?
Infinity Nicky.
Infinity Nick, and you spend loads of money on little.
I'm off that
add-ons.
now. I'm playing another game called Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where I'm a knight in medieval Prague. So the previous game, I was a fairy in an alternate universe collecting clothes so I could beat people.
How have you just discarded it so freely?
I'll go back to it when I feel the need.
Okay.
I've changed with the weather, but this I'm like a blacksmith's son. It's ever so good. I absolutely, because like normally when you're in this is what I've done all week though, because I was meant to go places and I haven't because I was like, well, I'm just gonna stay in and play on my computer. And I love it because I've currently it's really, I can't explain it. I think it's a great game. It's very slow moving, so it's like real time. So if you're fighting someone, you have to actually block their sword. You can't just slash. I think it's.
And is this with the hat on?
What hat? No, this is with a controller.
Oh right.
Yeah. So I've got my horse and I've bought myself a blacksmith shop and I'm having a nice time. Sometimes I go to the bathhouse and have myself a prostitute when I'm bored.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is good. I enjoy it.
And so back to Ori Styler.
Oh, so he was saying he was we started talking about games and stuff like that, and he was just a genuinely lovely person.
Yeah, he was really fun. And Elliot Steele, I've never really spoken to him before. He was a joy. Pete Otway was at the helm. Who else was there? Oh, me. And it was just so. I've just had such a fun weekend. Marv came with me. And then we had, so we went to American Pie, and then we went, yesterday we went to Hello Oriental, which is like, it's like all there. They cook it with their ducks and everything, and then they bring it to you.
Didn't you go to Belgium
Yeah.
as well this week?
Yeah. I've had a really busy week.
Bloody hell. How long were you in Belgium for?
24 hours. I was there and back in 24 hours. I forgot about Belgium. I've had a lovely week.
This is what I mean. I saw on your story. I was like, is this now or is this in the past?
No, I went to Belgium. To be honest, I don't know whether I'm coming or going because I think it was a bit too much of a busy week.
Did you fly there and fly back?
No, I got the Eurostar.
Lovely Eurostar. Choo
Yeah.
choo under the CC.
Yeah, but it's very disappointing that you can't see the
anything,
sea.
no.
I
But
thought
it would be dark anyway if you're under there, I suppose.
No, not with the blue sea and the sharks.
It'd be night time under the sea, wouldn't it?
How do you know? I
The
went
sea
in.
the eyes of the sun can't penetrate that far beneath the sea.
Yeah, but in Sea Life Centre it could be dark outside.
Yeah, because they've got lights in the shark's eyes.
Surely they'd put lights in the Eurotunnel for us.
We can ask them. What have you done, Amy?
Nothing very much. I've been having my kitchen fitted. So I've been socialising a lot with the man fitting my kitchen.
Oh, that's
Been
nice.
annoying him, chatting away. Hi, Sam. Offering him tea and coffee continually.
Does he accept your offers?
Do you ever do that? I want to ingratiate myself with people who come and do stuff in my house. So I
God.
constantly am going, hi, oh, yeah, all right, oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want them to mess your house up. That's what I thought.
Oh, I don't. I just want to be like friendly and nice. I want to be like the best client ever that they love and think
Yeah.
it's great. And I'm probably really annoying.
Remember when I was having my bathroom done and it was and I didn't have a bathroom and I was pregnant, Harriet, and I had to go wee in a bucket in the garden because I didn't want to upset anybody.
My friend did a poo in the loo and then they cut off the water and lifted the toilet out and she'd done a poo in it and it wouldn't flush and they had to take the toilet with her poo in it out and put it in the garden.
I wonder where it went.
Yeah, Marv did it once in a display toilet
Oh,
in
God.
an antique shop.
In antique. What do you mean?
Not antique.
In an antique shop.
In an
How?
antique
Did that-
shop.
how old
He
was he?
just needed the toilet. What do you mean how old? This was like a couple of months ago.
But where was the display toilet?
Where was the
Was it like in a cubicle?
But like the
No.
display toilet is normally like on display.
Yeah,
So he
but the
just sat
issue-
on a toilet and shit in it.
The issue was partitions, and when he asked someone for the toilet, they pointed in the direction of the display toilet.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I can.
So
I can.
Amy hasn't met Marv.
No, I haven't.
You'll meet him and go, he looks like someone who shits in a display toilet.
No.
No, exactly, you don't. That's why you don't
Oh.
believe it.
Such a lovely
And
chat.
then I've had meetings, but they're all on Zoom. That's another reason. Don't socialise as much.
Yeah.
All my meetings are on Zoom. I did have a couple of gigs, but I got an Uber back because I wanted to get back and watch The Traitors.
Yeah.
But the thing is about comedy, you can slag it off and go, you can go, oh, all my socialising is comedy, going out and do gigging. But actually, that's still nice, isn't it?
Not all the time, because sometimes you get put on a bill and you think,
I know that.
yeah, I'm not staying in that green room.
People are very dry. They're
Yeah.
either dry, which I prefer, or they're being lads talking about the industry and motorways.
Well, I do enjoy
Football.
talking about a motorway.
I don't
It's football I can't stand when
I
they.
just don't understand it. I've tried to, but I only know the one who's got big fat legs who used to play for Aston Villa. And
You
I
can
can't.
talk.
Nobody's got really like a ham hock, gorgeous.
You should
8
see,
hours in a slow cooker.
have you seen
Like-
Lindsay's legs?
No.
Because she was a roller derber.
Oh,
See,
look
at those
that.
calves.
Look at that calf. That's amazing.
They're like monkey nuts.
Richard!
Richard!
Done it again, Richard. Yeah, so I've got the. No, I think I've genetically got quite musty legs because my granddad's got like musty legs and my nan's, but my nanny Holmes, she's got really spindly legs. So I think the
Look
muscle.
at my wrists. Isn't that the smallest?
You have got willy wrists, yeah.
Tiny little.
Hmm.
I think I am living proof that intelligent design does not exist
Yeah,
because nobody would design this.
no.
I've got quite small
I'm not
feet
going to
as
lie.
well.
I wouldn't put that on you.
The biggest head I don't think anyone's got as big a head as
Did
me.
you have your head was big as a child? Because I imagine you trying to sit up would be very funny as you was a baby.
Yeah,
Because you just roll off.
She wasn't born with that head though, Lindsay.
Of course, some people are born with massive heads.
my daughter Selma, when I was pregnant with her, they did all her measurements. You know, when you have your scan, and I got really upset because she was in like the highest percentile for her head and like the smallest one for her like leg length.
No.
I genuinely was
Oh,
like,
like
oh
one
my,
of those aliens used to
and
get
I
an
was like,
egg.
she's going to be
All
disabled.
the football bobbleheads.
No, there's anything wrong with being, but I was like, there's something. But then my mum was like, no, Amy, have you look at your own head?
Take a step back.
Look at your own-
Take a step back and look inwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Take a step back so you can see yourself in the mirror.
she and I are just blessed. I look like an Easter Island statue.
No,
I
it's
do,
not that.
but-
I think the majority of your head is hair.
It's not.
It's a voluminous amount.
My daughter's cycle helmet. She's like, my helmet. Why don't I have a Frozen helmet when she's younger? Why does mine look like this? And it's got like leopard print on it,
Massive
and it's because it's an
brain.
adult's one.
Oh, bless her. I've been all right. I just stayed longer at a gig when I could have left because I was chatting to the manager and I had a little wine and wasn't worried about missing the traitors because it was the night before. And it was
Oh,
nice.
I saw a foot.
But other than that, I've just played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and been in my house.
You didn't finish the story about shitting in a shed.
My
Lindsay's
toilet
got
was
6 sheds.
not anymore. I've gone down to 2. I just had loads of individual sheds, but not massive, like, but you know, like the Argus stand-up ones. I'd have one for like my lawnmower and one for my grass aerator, and then one for spades, one for baskets, and anyway. And then there was a.
Yeah,
They have one shed.
Yeah,
for
why
all them.
one shed per item? You
Because I can't
mad
remember
bitch.
where anything is, and otherwise I just throw it in. But I've gone down to 2 sheds now.
Oh, 2 sheds,
for, one for
Santoro.
things you plug in and come out and seasonal, like the hammock and the wash, the pool wash that sits outside.
The pool
For
wash.
the kids go in, the
Yeah,
paddling
the
pool,
paddling pool, yeah.
and then one for the rest of it. And
I've
then May's got a little house at the end of the garden that she sits in and just shouts from. She's quite nice.
I've got a very creepy cellar, and part of it,
I love a cellar.
part of it's bricked off, and I was terrified of it.
Ghost.
But then the kitchen fitter had to go down there to sort the water out, and he was like, I was honestly retching when I saw he was down there. I was like, there's going to be dead bodies down there. Anyway, he walked all around it, and he was like, there aren't any dead bodies down here. There's loads of rubble. They've obviously put the building rubble in here when they built the house. But he was like, you can just knock through a door from the other bit of the cellar, and you'd have loads of space.
Do it.
So I'm going to do it. It's a low head height. Like, it wouldn't be good to, like, you could make it into a room, but you can make it into storage.
Yeah, but you could put so much. I always think where my brain always goes, this is nice. How can I fit more shit in it?
Yeah, I've got a lot. I've got a big garage at the end of my garden, and I've got this weird cellar. So I do have, but then I just end up keeping stuff I don't need because I've got the space to put it, you know?
But have you tried to talk to the ghosts in the cellar?
No, I had rats.
Well, ghosts of rats exists too, though.
The ghosts of rats.
Mm.
Oh no, they're problematic at the best of times.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, rats died and then they were just stinking underneath the floor.
Mm-hmm. So we've not been very social this
Did I
week.
tell you about when I lived in a house where the man? Did I ever tell you about this when I heard a ghost?
No.
I thought you were going to tell me about a rat. I'll tell you my rat story after the ghost story. I saw a ghost the other week.
Where?
Well, I went to a spa with David for my birthday, and then I was looking out the window in the night because we were staying over. And
The ghost in a
I
robe.
saw a man walk across the back of a field, and I was like, "There's no reason for him to be," but like I just see. And I was like, "I'm not looking too much into it because it's nothing." And then I got into bed, and then there was a little automatic light that turned on right by where my head was. If you were going into the bathroom, just to make sure you didn't miss the step. And I said to David, I saw a ghost. And she said, "Shut up, go to bed." And I was lying there, and in my head I thought, I wonder if it was a ghost. I wonder if it would give me a sign. And then the automatic light turned on, like it was saying, "I'm here with you."
Did you Google it?
No. Did I? Yeah, nothing come up. So, not too bothered because of like what they're going to do. What's a ghost going to do to me? Huh? Possess me? They'll find this more trouble than it's worth.
Did you see that show that Lindsay did where she got off with a ghost?
Yeah.
It was so funny.
It's really good.
Mm.
It's called Hey Pablo. No, Pablo Honey.
I got my
Hey Pablo was my friend's band. where's your ghost there? I'm going ghost hunting with my hairdresser in 2 weeks.
So I lived in this flat. This is after I lived with the football hooligans. And I lived in this flat, and then I just moved in, and the next door neighbour was having a cigarette outside. He goes, "No one's lived here since. It's nice to have someone next door. No one's lived here since the incident." And I was like,
It's the terrible murder.
"Well," so then I went, "What?" And some poor guy had killed himself in my flat, like hanged himself. And then,
Oh my god.
yeah, it was really sad, and they should have told me. Especially, they should have told me.
I think they should have told
yeah,
you that.
because also I got on well with the estate agent because he came
Not
to
that
a gig.
fucking well.
Exactly. And do you know what was funny though? When they were showing me around the flat, there was just bongs everywhere. And then they said that
You're still like, yes, please.
yes, please. And they said to the woman, have you got the woman before me? Have you got any proof, like a doctor's note or something that you are who you say you are? And she gave a doctor's note, and it was the note said she had chlamydia. Yeah. Anyway, so then Lou Conran, she reckons she can speak to
I
people,
genuinely
ghosts.
think that I've because me and Lou, I feel like I've got the same. Like we can both talk to ghosts, like Lou can.
Well, she come round with a fucking dwindle thing, and then she goes,
A dwindle.
yeah, like a thing on a string
Yeah.
that dwindles. And then she said the name of the person. She goes, "Are you there?" Then the kitchen light just goes, va, 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 poof, and just blew. And then she goes, "Oh, well, what do you know?" And left. This is what these people do. They don't realise. They're constantly trying to find ghosts, and they don't know what to do when they do find them.
I thought you were going to tell
So
us.
what was it like though, living there then?
Did the ghost come back after that? Yeah.
Do you know what? At the time I was probably at my most miserable, so I don't really know what was depression and what was the ghost.
Yeah. I thought you were going to tell a story about a rat.
It was good though that you were miserable living there. 'Cause if you were happy, you would be like,
Yeah,
you were
that would be
rubbing
a
it in.
worry. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he probably thought, oh, things weren't so bad after
Yeah.
all.
Wasn't just me.
Come on then, tell us about your ghost rats.
It wasn't a ghost. I was in the house that I was renting with David before we bought the one we're in now. Like had a tiny kitchen, probably about the size of this rug. It was really tiny, and I was just in there, and I had the door shut. And I turned around, and there was a fucking rat on the floor, just scurrying. I don't know how it had got in, but it couldn't get out. So I was screaming. David wasn't in. So I was trying to flick it with a spatula into an empty bin. I sat then on the side, I was sat on the work surface screaming, like swinging a spatula at it. And it couldn't go. It must have followed me in. And then I'd shut the door.
That's a nightmare.
So then it can't get out. So then I rang my mum, and she's like, "What do you want me to do about it?" And I said, "Come and get it." And she was like, "No." And I was like, in the end, I rang my friend Vonnie, who lived around the corner, and she came round. And what I had to do is get a bit of croissant and put the bin gently on the floor and threw the croissant in. And then when... Is it not croissant?
I don't know, it doesn't sound right.
Croissant.
This needs to be a short. How long did this all last?
Croissant.
No,
Croissant.
all that. The entire incident.
In my head, it was 3 hours, but it's probably about 15 minutes. Croissant. But that's the other thing, broche.
Brioche.
I say broche instead of brioche.
No, that's the band with them brothers.
Bosh.
Brosh.
Oh, broche. Yeah. Anyway, so I've got the bin's on its side, and I threw a bit of croissant in it. I don't know what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
This is what drives me mad. I call crisp prawn and cocktail crisp prawn and cocktail. Apparently it's not and. There's no and in it. Prawn and cocktail.
Oh, I like that.
What was the other one? Broche. Cocoon. I say wrong, apparently.
What is that?
Cocoon. What caterpillar goes in a cocoon?
Oh, a cookie.
Cocoon.
Anyway, through the croissant here, we're going back. As Mr. Rat got in there, I flicked the bin up. But as I flicked the bin up, it just
Shut
it just ricocheted the fucking rat
You catapulted.
onto the work surface
Ratapult.
on the opposite side of the work surface. So it's an L-shaped work surface, and I can see it coming towards me. And it's like wedged now behind the microwave and the sink.
Oh my God,
I'm
were
going,
you screaming?
"Ah!" No, I'm in a masonette. No one gives a shit because upstairs is mental on drugs. I can't remember how I got out of it, but somehow I managed to get the rat in a Tesco bag and whack that in the bin. Took the Tesco bag out, and then I drove it.
You
Where did
drove
I
the
drive
rat.
it to? Oh, I didn't. I only had.
Was it going mad the whole time?
I just remember I only had a t-shirt on and no pants or bottoms because I just got out of bed and I was just had a win.
Fanny on the loose. or-
Fanny on the loose with a rat in the
rat could have
kitchen.
gone up,
What
man.
am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? And then so I had to like keep one foot on the bin.
No wonder you were scared. You felt vulnerable.
Oh, I was gonna get molested on
know.
the toot by
Imagine
vermin.
if it shot up you.
Yeah. What if it shot up me and then started using me like a puppet?
Yeah.
Anyway, I took it to the Licky Hills and then released it.
Because we had that with because you're not supposed to. You have to take it 5 miles.
It's about 3.5.
Oh,
Was it going mad in the bin the whole time? Was it like?
No, kind of like it was for a bit, and then it must have just been like, ugh. I just left the bin on the. I was like, I didn't have a bin for ages. I just left it up. I thought I don't want to bring the bin back.
well, so you left the bits. You left it in a bin on the Licky Hill.
No, I turned the bin over, and left the bin by a bin. And
But then isn't Licky Hill where everyone goes to fornicate?
I don't know. I've never thought.
You've told me that that's what it is.
Out up the beacon.
Could the bin? Could it get out of the bin, or was it like?
No, it was like an old school, like like New York City
Yeah.
bin. But like I got it from IKEA, so it was like a miniature,
Mm.
proper metal bin.
So could it get out? No,
Yeah.
it was.
No.
So
No,
you've just left it.
No, it couldn't get out while I had the bin. It didn't have the upper body strength to remove
Yeah, but
the
you
lid.
left the bin.
I opened the lid of the bin and tipped the bin over. I didn't leave him in the bin and then fuck off. Otherwise, I'd have just left him in the bin.
To die.
Yeah, but I didn't do that because he's already caused me so much trouble, his arsehole. So what if he was? But I was kind and I let the bin go and off he went.
Maybe
Did you have pants on by that point?
That point, I did have knickers on, yeah, and some trousers. Because back in them days, I used to sometimes wear jeans. I haven't worn jeans. I worked out the other day for about 6 years.
Yeah.
Ain't that a treat?
Do you know it's the thought of driving in jeans?
Oh no!
Yeah.
With a belt sticking in your belly hole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I've done nothing social. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so does it count then? Because I've done a lot of things, but none of them social. But I've spoken to people, and I genuinely have had a lovely time. Well, tell a lie. I spent time with Marvin.
Yeah.
We went to see Zootropolis too.
Yeah, but that's even less social because you're not even talking to each other.
But then we went and we had food. What else did we do? We lay next to each other.
I
and
think
slept.
Amy's been more social, talking to the builder.
I went to fucking Brussels.
Yeah, but did you speak to anyone when you were there?
No.
What gig were you doing in Brussels?
I've had it before. It's great. The comedy. Is it called comedy?
It is the one we had where you were and I met you and we had pancakes.
No, this was that guy.
Oh no, yeah.
The guy I gigged for then
Yeah.
fucking put me in his mum's house, and on the bookshelf were books of Nazis. I was not safe or pleasant then, and I asked his mum to borrow her iron.
What do you mean it was books of Nazis?
There was Nazi memorabilia
Oh my
and
God.
books.
Oh God.
He was a horrible man.
What else has happened this? I went to a National Trust.
Do you know what else that man did? He said
No.
that women are funny, and then introduced me.
I love that when people do that.
And then he goes, oh, we'll have, after the show, he goes to the audience, oh, we're having funny people next time.
Oh, that's not very kind.
No.
Did you still get paid though?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. That's what I always think. As long as I got my money, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
You went to the National Trust.
Yeah. So we've got National Trust card because David's mum bought us this for the Christmas, whatever it was. And I thought because David's been ill, I thought better get him out the house in case he's got the consumption. This might be the last time he goes outside. And what was really weird, no, he's fine by the way, is when you've got a kid they don't have it's really hard because sometimes she's shy. She's shy sometimes in situations where I think you don't need to be shy, and in situations where I think, well, you shut up. She's the opposite. So we really like a national trust thing, and she's just saying, "How did they poo? Where did they poo?" And this old man is trying to explain, and she's just walks. Imagine somebody telling something. She just walked off, and I was like, I really like that. I like the idea of you asking someone a question, getting half an answer, thinking I'm not actually that interested, just walking away.
She's like a comedian.
Yeah, she's incredible. She's mental. I really like. But we had a nice little time. We had a jaunt around. We took Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig came. May's got this little Peppa Pig, and she saw some mud and threw the soft toy Peppa Pig in the mud, and then cried because it was muddy. That was quite overwhelming. And then we saw some sheep. And that was it, really. That was it.
We went to a National Trust place and my dad was just like smoking cigarettes everywhere. We were like,
I love that.
he's there. Like, bloody hell, Dad. My dad turned 80.
Oh,
Since the last
happy
saw you,
birthday.
yeah.
Yeah, did you have a party?
No, he had some more blood tests. Because he's got some prostate issues. As you do at that age, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I said this to him last night. I said, do you know you've done this because it looks creepy? Basically, him and Dolly Parton share the same birthday. Like the exact...
An age?
Yeah. So exactly the same. So they could be separated at birth. Dad then meant...
Yeah, and what?
Yeah, they could be related.
Yeah, I suppose.
Twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then he has put a photo of... So he's basically wanted to say on Instagram, my twin, Dolly Parton. But I don't know what he's done. He's managed... You know the squares on Instagram? He's cut her head off and just has it. It's in the square. So I messaged last night. I said, have you meant to do this? You look creepy.
Especially when that's not his natural preference.
Exactly.
Well.
Exactly. Because he's not, you know, I think my dad is a lot of things, but I don't think he's a creep.
No, I think he's incompetent with technology. I've done it again! Why do I keep doing it?
Knocking the microphone.
Sorry, I'm very animated. I know, but I'm worried I'm going to rip it off the
Like,
ligament.
sorry.
I did.
What's the next feature?
Oh, sorry. I forgot. So have we been sociable?
Yeah, to a point. No, maybe not.
So is it, I guess we've all been travelling. Have you travelled? No. Yes.
No,
To
not really,
gigs.
no, only to
Have you ever
Hereford.
had any travelling faux pas?
Only the one where I had to piss on the road. Do you remember?
Oh yeah. I have no idea if we've said that in.
I don't think we have. Basically stuck in traffic, very bad traffic. Couldn't get to a gig because someone had unfortunately had a bad crash. So the road, it was all standstill. Stuck there for about 2 hours. Really needed a wee. I was on the slow lane. And we've been there, like I said, and I was like, I've got to have a wee. So I thought, very clever of me. I thought, I'll open the passenger door and the other passenger door on the left side, and I'll go where and I'll just wee in this bit. And as I got out to do that and began the stream, this bloody little old man pops out of his car behind, and he was like, "Where are you going to then?" And I was like, "I'll talk to you in a minute." It's like, "What are you up to down there? Are you checking your I was like, "I'm having a piss," but obviously didn't say that. And I was like, we've all stayed in our car. Why have you I'm squat down facing away from my own car. I'm clearly having it. You can see the piss under the door. Fuck off. And then that's the one where I made friends with the woman further up who had a camper van who was going to a dog show, and then she said I could have pissed in her camper van, but she didn't know. That was that. Is that a faux pas? I don't think that's a faux pas.
I was going to a gig, missed the services, when I had to park at a little petrol station. They had no toilet, and I was desperate at that point. I was going to piss my pants. So I then crawled into the back of it was a really small little petrol station. I got out, I had an old bucket of Duplo.
Great.
Tipped the Duplo out.
Great.
Got in the back
That's a good
seat
size
with
as
the
well.
Duplo bucket, and I had tinted windows in the back seat of my back windows of my old car for some reason. pissed in the Duplo bucket, and then realised that I got the child lock on. And so I was trapped in the back seat of my car,
With a bucket of piss.
going to be late for my gig outside Exeter with
And
a
you would have
bucket of
smelt
piss.
of piss as well.
So I had to crawl through the gap between the seats, holding a bucket, Duplo bucket full
No,
of
Amy,
piss.
you didn't have to, because what I would have done was put the bucket between something and gone through myself and then
Yeah,
opened the door.
I
But-
should have
But
done
you've
that.
gone, I'm taking this with me.
I
We're
should
in
have
it
done.
together.
It's like a test on the cube.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
And then what did you make the gig?
I did, and I told the comedians that all about it, and they just looked at me. They weren't at all interested.
Oh, I
It was
hate
funny.
that.
Yeah.
So at one point we would have listener faux pas, but we don't yet. So-
yes, please send us something, because I mean you probably might have done it. I don't check. I know we have. I had one, but I don't know. I've done it again. Why do I keep knocking them? See what I mean? I need adult supervision. Have I done it? We're all right. And it's what was it going on about? And we have had, because I know we have, but I don't know what I've done with them. Send some more in if you can.
Hello, social moths at gmail.com.
Mm.
And so who would you say would be the butterfly of the week?
I think it's probably you again.
No, not again. I wasn't last time.
No, nor was I. It was her because she cried.
That's just absolutely awful. That's absolutely awful. The one time I win is because I cried.
We actually didn't cry. But
Well,
you did have
I would have done.
She
I
was
on
on
the
the
edge.
verge.
I
She
was
was
on the
on.
edge.
She had a fair and valid argument, but I'll get you both next week. Don't you bloody
I'll get you
worry.
next time,
I'm
Gadget.
gonna have to go off and do something. I'm meant to be ghost hunting with my hairdresser. I'm excited to do that, but I don't think that's another 2 weeks yet. So yeah, I'm excited.
The life that my friend went and got a... Oh, maybe I shouldn't... No, I probably shouldn't say this.
It's about ghost hunting.
No, she went with the relationship people have with their hairdressers. I just want my hairdresser to cut my hair evenly. Because I think it's the way my hair grows. Actually, my mullet is longer one side. But my friend went to have a facelift with her hairdresser.
It's a strange thing because I worked out like I spend about 3 hours with her every 8 weeks, which is more than I do most people. So, I do know her, and I just got talking to her, and she was like, "Do you want to come on a ghost hunt?" She goes all the time, and I was like, "Yes, I can do."
And is it a renowned ghostly area?
It's a renowned ghostly house, and you get there at like 10, and then you stay till like 3 o'clock.
And has she had things happen when
Yeah,
she's...
yeah. But she's very pragmatic, is that the word? Where she's like scientific.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ghosts. I love it.
Oh, okay.
You know when someone tells you something and you want to see how they react? And when she said that, I was like, I fucking love ghosts. And she was like,
I had a painter around the other day. This is so Bristol for you. A painter came round and my mum was there, and I went upstairs and my mum had taken the painter a cup of tea with soya milk. 'Cause
Nice.
Obviously, he's drinking
Yeah.
oat milk. My mum was there with his cup of tea with oat milk, and she and the painter were talking about spiritual, otherworldly experiences they've had with ghosts.
have you had anything?
Once when I was at a weird guest house in the Isle of Wight when I was younger, it was like someone was trying to get into the room in the night, and there was no one else there staying on that floor with us. That was really, really horrible.
Ugh. I had one at my friend's wedding and I thought it was like a ghost, but it was just a man vaping behind, those lights that they have coming up. And he looked really like, because the light, when they have like all the garden lighting, and I was like, oh my God, it was, and it was just like the groom's brother-in-law or something.
The Grimm.
The groom's
Oh.
brother-in-law
Grimm's brother-in-law.
smoking around like a big old tit. Right, so we will go. Let's go. Well, I'm gonna see a ghost, but probably not before the next one. I'm just gonna scratch my boob. Do you mind?
I'm going to try and do something. Right, I'm going to, for the next one, this is going to be my aim.
Right.
Socialise in some capacity.
We should try and arrange to do something.
Mm.
We won't do it though. This is the point.
What about shuffleboard and interactive darts?
All right, fine. We'll do some shuffleboarding and interactive darts.
Look how happy you are.
Yeah. Why is it interactive?
Because it's music and...
What do you mean?
So there's all it's like there's all things happening, and then like I like disco dance, and then
What?
Yeah, you be like ding, 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 disco music. So I'm doing a little bit of that whilst darting.
So you just put music on while you're throwing
No, no,
darts?
no. It all it's interactive. So there's all disco lights and things happening, and then you have to get points and beat them, and then there's one where you the farm darts. You like computer games?
Are they
Yeah.
are they actual darts that you throw?
Yeah. Although when I got them, the guy
I don't
looked at me, and
understand
then
what's going
was it
on.
the girl goes, no, you press this thing with them dance. I think she thought I was gonna, because I either do that, I either miss the board completely or get a bullseye. It's never any in between.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Mm.
You want a treble 20, really, but treat yourself.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Bye!
Thank you. Do find us
Do
often.
find us. Do find us. Or we'll find you.
I drew a hench rabbit.
I saw that and I didn't want to mention it because I thought maybe that's something personal for you.
It is. Brilliant.
Also, I sat on this chair without even moaning.
Well done, Lindsay.
Thank you. There was a bit in the middle where I went, ha! But I thought, don't make a fuss.